Alright, hell yeah. So this was the one shuvit that actually went. So we're going to the other side of that pile, we're dropping in on that seam, and that just makes sense now. So if I go to the other side of that pile, that shuvit just really works its way around. We don't do really too much else in this one. So hell yeah. So let's take a look at this. So we do have the pile here. We're going to go to the other side of the pile, and right on this seam, if we go in with a vertical boat and set up that shuvit, that just really works. So hell yes, yeah. So we're going to go over to the other side of the pile. Now this is the low side tube. I'm letting it drop in, and that really builds up this momentum, and the bow will now, you know, for sure pop up and then rotate around. And because we're on the other side of the pile, you know, like right here, we're actually angled down the other side, and that helps that rotation. So even, yeah, so this one, yeah, this is fascinating because, and I don't even know if it's just because I'm kind of over on that seam, that when we do plug this, the boat actually doesn't just stop in a side surf right here, but this bow gets shot up. And so, and you know, going forward, you know, this session just showed that if I am going to set up a shuvit, you know, don't just jump totally sideways in the boat, maybe jump towards the back and allow that spin to come around. Now this is the hardest part, is to, going from this side surf, and this needs to even be more square. I almost need to, get good at just going here and then keeping my body square and then jumping up onto this side surf, but in a squared position. Maybe even getting this hand on the other rope would make the most sense. I don't need to switch hands with the paddle, but I think that might be asking a lot from here, jumping straight back and actually getting this paddle hand on the perimeter line, but I think that would be useful because I do need to face this direction. And so we do bring it around right there, so there was a little bit of a body rotation. A true shuvit, you wouldn't need to do any body rotation because my eyes are down into the trough. I'm going to jump back to the high side. My eyes can be down in the trough as the body rotates around. Now my eyes are down straight forward. And so I do have to counter rotate with the boat, but technically there is no rotation of the body, letting the boat rotate around you in a shuvit. All right, hell yeah. And it's just kind of fascinating. Let's see if there's any feet work, because sometimes in some of the other footage, you could get your feet to, because I think there is, as long as you're on the seam and throwing a vertical boat, and I get this angle down, I can actually throw my feet into this to push that energy in. And if I do that simultaneously pushing in and jumping to this quadrant, or this high side maybe near the stern, this will probably get my boat lower, it'll get this pop higher, and then at least it'll hook up. It won't just pop up over the small wave. And so I think that could be an extra fundamental. But hell yeah, and this just makes sense now, you know what I mean? That's why I wanted to just make video after video until things started click. Where's the best place for a shuvit? It's on the other side of that hole. So hell yeah, so next time I'm out, I'm like, hell yeah, go do that shuvit. And now I'm almost interested in making little note cards, because when I get to the wave, it's still just intuition. You know what I mean? I get home and I'm just like, why didn't I try that? And so hell yeah. But this would be one for sure. Go do a shuvit on the other side of that pile. Just trying to make these videos so it's just it's so intuitive that it's obvious, that it's just the next time I'm out here, I want to enter this wave. What do I want to do? Go to the other side of that pile and do a shuvit. Hell yeah. And then after the shuvit, who the hell knows? You know what I mean? We're just set up for maybe another shuvit. And you do a shuvit on repeat. But hell yeah. And we try to do another little pile spin here. We go into a fakie position, but we just get pieced out. All right, you can watch this all the way through. Booyah. Hell yeah.